dynamic and culturally rich area that thrives on art, design, and creativity. Welcome to the Silo District. Located in Cape Town's Victoria and Alfred waterfront, this prominent neighborhood invites you to immerse yourself in its vibrant ambience. The extraordinary Zeitz Mocaa Museum, housed within the historic grain silo, is the largest museum of contemporary African art in the world. This architectural marvel has transformed into a captivating art piece, with its soaring columns, high ceilings, and industrial cathedral-like atmosphere. The district also offers various dining experiences, such as oysters and bubbles at the silo rooftop, platters and craft beer at the yard, tapas at Si Cantina Sociale, and classic breakfasts and lunches at the Granary Cafe. This is a thriving hub of innovation and commerce, home to notable corporate companies like Allen Gray, PwC, and EY. It fuses business with creativity. The district also boasts luxurious residential options, namely 2 silo, which comprises of 31 units, and 3 silo, which comprises of 81 units. Today, we'll be taking you through a luxurious 2-bedroom apartment at 3 silo. From cutting-edge art to gourmet food and world-class shopping, here you'll find something for everyone.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the episode of Let's Prop In. If this is your first time here, I go by the name of Spacious. What we do on this channel is that we explore and showcase some of the most beautiful homes in and around South Africa. Today we are at the incredible Silo District, looking at this 2-bedroom apartment, a very opulent and lavish apartment. Before we get into this tour, massive thanks to Vaughan and his team at Realtor of Excellence for allowing us access to this listing. I'll put all their details down below. I'll also put the link to the property details down in the description. As always, if you haven't yet subscribed, go subscribe, press the like button. You guys already know the script. Tell us in the comments down below which properties or which areas you guys would like us to tour next. As you can see behind me, we are in the heart of Silo Hotel, home to some of the biggest companies in SA corporate and some beautiful restaurants. So sit back, relax, and without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's prop in. Welcome to apartment 603. As we enter this main doorway, we are greeted by this very elegant walkway. In front of us, you do get this console piece with this circular mirror, firstly increasing that harmony in the space but giving you that elegant look. This is 2 bedrooms, as I've said, about 140 square meters of internal space, so very spacious and lavish house or apartment that we're about to see. To my left, you have this very cool art piece here resembling the Silo District landscape in terms of the industrial build that's currently taking place. It's a very cool illustration. Coming towards you guys to the first bedroom, one of 2. This I'd consider the main bedroom. To my right, you do get the living spaces, but before we go there, touching on a couple of details here. To my right, you get cabinetry space with this beautiful cabinet or panel to this cabinetry, giving you that elegant and seamless look to this cabinetry space. To my left, you have this very beautiful bathroom, but as we enter, you're greeted by this marble tread to the floor, and as we flow into it, you have a standalone bathtub here with the standalone tap fixture. You do have Hansgrohe tap mixtures and fixtures throughout the entire apartment, but as you look at this standalone bathtub, elegant look with the seamless finish to the edges, and you do have this matte washed finish to it. Very stunning. And then in front of us, you have this standalone or incredible shower with this large shower head. And then one thing I don't want to fail to mention is this incredible detail here. You have this very gorgeous marble finish to the topping of this floating vanity. You do have a double sink here, Valeroy and Barge sink. And then, as I've said before, we have this Hansgrohe fixtures there. And then you have this beautifully finished timber to this floating vanity. This is a gorgeous setup, topped off with this marble. It's an incredible assembly here. And then obviously in front of us you have this large mirror, LED lighting, just to increase that ambiance and stylish look to this entire space here. Coming towards you guys and then flowing to the main bedroom area. One thing I love about this bedroom specifically, we have plenty of cabinetry space, so you'll never have to sort of worry about that. To my left, an interesting detail that you have here is this glass panel. First, you have a frosted half. The bottom half is frosted, giving you that privacy, but this glass does allow that access lighting to sort of pour into the bathroom space, not needing much artificial lighting. Then looking at this space here as well, floor finish continuous. This timber does warm up the space very well. It is continuous throughout the entire apartment, but looking at this bed, king sized, double side tables there, you can't sort of fault this room. And then behind you guys, you do have this beautiful wallpaper juxtaposing this white wall. This side you have this darker grey charcoal finish, and then above you do have this very neat outlet for your air conditioning unit. Those types of things are the small details where when you get to this level of luxurious homes, those are the types of details that matter the most or are important. And as we look here, floor to ceiling window panel with this slither of window opening, giving you this incredible view of the entire silo district. As we've said before, this is home to some of the biggest corporate companies here, specifically your legal type of companies where you have PwC, Vackmans, and then across the balcony outside you do have Allen Gray. This, in terms of a district, is convenience epitomized, as you do have plenty of restaurants on the ground floor. Waterfront is a walking distance, and I can't not speak about that mountain range in front of us. Today the sun is slowly but surely joining us, a bit late, but slowly but surely joining us. But as a landscape and as a view, when you wake up, you have this incredible view here, unmatched. And as well, the amount of natural lighting in this entire penthouse or apartment is incredible. Then going back to the main area, the main landing of where we enter this home, to my left you do have your linen closets, and then you do have a powder room to my left. Similar finishes throughout this entire home. All the bathrooms have this high quality finishes, tiling finish, and then beautiful detail that you have to my left. You have this timber installation that's custom made, where it serves sort of as a partition leading you down this pathway, and also blocking that space or the scullery of the kitchen from this pathway of this entryway. Then leading this side, open plan living at its best. As you can see, the amount of, one thing that's very impressive about this home as you enter is the amount of natural lighting entering this entire space. You can sort of point that to the amount of glass panels, floor to ceiling glass panels hedging this entire space. But focusing on the kitchen first, this is a gorgeous seamless kitchen, very minimalist. You do have these smooth countertops throughout, cabinetry space, and as you guys come closer here and you look at this finish to this counter or this cabinetry panel, you do have this sort of textured finish to these panels, very gorgeous. It contrasts these more smoother textures, giving you that play on different textures. And then you do have this gorgeous seamless backsplash to the other side of this walling, built-in oven and gas stove in front of us. And this side you do have your separate scullery as well, seamless finishes, dishwasher this side, and you do have a sink this side, on-screw tap fixtures, and then you do have your open shelving here. Plenty of cabinetry space, as you guys can see. Complementing that dishwasher this side in here, you do have a laundry facility or laundry machine here to give you that functionality to this otherwise very clean space. And then here, I do want to point out this very industrial like light fixtures suspended from the ceiling, very gorgeous. Next to us here, you do have a nook here, giving you a secondary eating spot, as you will. Stunning, as it does sort of complement the formal dining area that we have that side. Behind you guys are incredible views which allow that natural lighting to pour into the space. But before we go there, a couple of details this side I'd like to point out. If you guys are hearing sort of excess noise in the background, it's because you do have a lot of activity in and around the silo district, but you do have double glazed window panels and sliding doors. So as you close them, the outdoor noise is completely mute, which is something which is very nice. Surrounding the space, you do have roller blinds, which sort of, if you don't want that access lighting into the space, you can easily close it off. As we look here, very cozy and lavish space and very opulent. You do have in front of us this very cool coffee table, almost like a treasure box, giving me that rustic feel to this otherwise very mute area. Open shelving to this entire console, large TV, and you do have your own sort of book library here with this open shelving. Behind you guys and wrapping around the space, you do have this very sort of modern and contemporary couch behind you guys. And then if you guys join me this side, here is where you have this, it's a beautiful moment here, complemented by a few details. Firstly, you have above us these suspended net-like light fixtures overhanging this formal dining area. And while you are seated here, the amount of natural lighting pouring into the space is incredible, but also your views from here are insane. You have mountain views, and as I've spoken about in the main bedroom, you have this entire silo district views. In front of us, you do have the Zeitz Mocaa Museum, which is a very well-known and famous museum in Cape Town. And then across, you do have Alan Gray, and then you do have the Silo 2, which is another apartment of the silo. This is Silo 3. Joining me this side and flowing effortlessly into this second bedroom, you do have roller doors, sort of just to give you that privacy, and closing off the second bedroom off this open area here, because sometimes apartments and homes can take open living to the next level, but here you do have partitioning roller doors to block off the space. So entering this bedroom, very spacious and large, and then you also do have mountain views from this area here. If you guys, I'm sure there is people watching this channel or watching this video which are long-time subscribers back in the day. My Neo and myself did go across there to shoot one of the apartments there, the Marina Residential, but that was back in the day.
Yeah, we'll link it at the top.
We'll link it at the top for people.
Not sure if it'll be the same quality as
Actually, should we link it at the top? Because I'm not sure if I want people to go back there. But yeah, with any journey comes learning. So looking at this space here as well, you do have your very neat outlet to your aircon units, and then in front of us you have cabinetry space as well, with this very minimalist approach to this cabinetry. And then if you guys join me at the bathroom, similar marble finish to the tread leading you into the bathroom here, and then you have this very large shower with this very interesting detail here. The tiling to the backdrop of the shower is very interesting in terms of the patterns throughout. It gives you that very mesmerizing illusion of movement throughout this entire tiling. It's a very interesting detail, and you do have your shower accessories here. And then in front of me here, you do have a niche just to store some of your accessories. And then to my left, you do again have this very beautiful and gorgeous marble. This is quite an incredible assembly here, with this timber cabinetry space here to this floating vanity, and then it is finished off with this gorgeous marble piece. It's very rare. We haven't really seen marble like this before in terms of the color of this marble. It's incredible. And then to my left, water closet. In front of me, very large mirror with this LED lighting. This as a bathroom is very gorgeous and is very consistent in terms of the quality of your finishes, even though that this isn't your main bedroom. So coming back towards you guys and showing you guys, keeping the best for last, just going out into the balcony and just showing you the views that you do have from this apartment. We typically do save the best for last, so this is very appropriate. So these sliding doors open all the way out wide and just give you that seamless exit and seamless flow onto the balcony space. As we come up here, we can see the views. As I've said, the entire sort of silo district. You have some Allen Gray offices in front of us, Zeitz Mocaa, and then as you look below us, you do have some vegetation, a garden area space here, which is very tranquil. You can easily go down there and have a nice sort of coffee, nice lunch break. And then as we look here, this is incredible, really. You have the harbour really at a stone throw away. You can see the boats are lined up, and I can't see that far, but it's not a shark. I'm sure it's not a shark, but we do have 2 seals playing around there. Or are my eyes sort of playing
No,
with me?
we'll definitely see lions playing there.
That's very cool that this is your view that you have from here. And it's a very dynamic view that you have because you have boats coming in and out, docking, and it's a very, as I've said, a dynamic one, and it's incredible. It's very rare that you get this view from an apartment, so I'm lost for words really. But just to finish off the tour, this is an apartment and a hotel block, so there's a couple of amenities that it does come with. You do have 2-car parking garage, and you also have a storage room, which is included in the sale of this property. But to finish off the tour, we're going to show you guys the rooftop area, 2 of them. We'll show you one of them. Let's go. Finishing off the tour on the top floor of this hotel on the 2nd deck. The introduction was on one of the decks. This is the 2nd deck. You do have 2 decks here, but I wanted to finish off the tour just to show you where we are, because you do have this incredible view, and this view will allow you to so you can see exactly where we are. This is the silo district. As you can see behind us, you have incredible mountain views, Table Mountain, Lions Head in front of us, and then behind you guys you have some views of Greenpoint Stadium, a little bit of Sea Point, and then in front of us you do have this foreshore Cape Town CBD area. Some of the biggest corporate companies are sort of surrounding this place, such as EY Investec, currently building their new office space, Allen Gray, and then across from us you do have PwC. Very convenient if you are working in one of those companies. And as I've said, a lot of points of interest in and around the space. The waterfront behind you guys, you can actually see the Ferris wheel from here, but the waterfront is a walking distance from here. So just finishing off the tour, thank you so much to you guys for watching this episode. Thank you for the continuous support, and as always, if you haven't yet subscribed, do go subscribe. The bigger the channel gets, the bigger the houses get. So thank you all for that continuous support. Before we get out of here, massive thanks to Vaughn and his team at Realtor of Excellence for allowing us access to their stunning listing. I'll put all their details down in the description, also the property link down in the description. From us at Let's Propin, to you guys, see you next week.